I was totally in my groove until this happened. Welcome to another Monday Minutes with Michael. As I was out exercising this past week, I had reached about a mile in my run, and at that point my right knee just absolutely felt like it just was crushed. I don't know what happened, still don't know what happened, but I limped all the way back home, and I thought, man, this pain is excruciating. So I got home, iced it, took some ibuprofen. It did help, but the next day at school I was just like, I'm in a lot of pain. And I thought to myself, I didn't twist it, I didn't step on a rock, I was watching where I was running, but I am a little older in age, and this knee that was hurting, I did have a surgery on it back in high school from a football injury. And I got to thinking to myself, man, we go through all kinds of different pain. It doesn't need to be a physical pain, it could be a mental pain, it could be an emotional pain. And how do we get past those things? How do we get past these setbacks that we never saw coming? How do we sit there and say, well, why is this happening to me? Why did this happen to me? I've been in a groove for the past 2 months exercising, and for some reason, this injury happened. I still don't know what happened, but I will be finding out later on this upcoming week. So, how do we get past these setbacks? Maybe it's a setback that you, as a student, were studying for this test, and you knew that you knew all the answers to the test. Like, you studied really, really hard. But yet, when you got your test back, you maybe made a 75. That would be a setback. That would be a setback because you knew the material. What about if it's somebody that loses a family member? If you've lost a parent, I can relate to that. If it's some type of a mental pain, maybe it was a breakup. I don't know what it could have been, but there's a lot of different pains that we go through that last longer than others. It's how can we get past those pains? We can just take it minute by minute, day by day, hour by hour, second by second. There's an analogy that I saw that when something happens in your life, it's like a ball sitting in a square box, and that ball, when this whatever happens, the ball is hitting every wall of this square. But over time, that ball continues to just kind of get a little bit smaller. And at the bottom of the box, there's this like little spring, and when that ball hits that spring, it sets off the emotion. So it does take time to get past the pain. They say that time heals all wounds, and I'm a firm believer in that. And we never know why we go through the things that we go through. But always lean on the support that you have around you. There is my team at my school, they saw me limping. They were like, man, we're really concerned about you. And it really made me know that, hey, I'm not in this by myself. And just to show that concern, just from a physical injury, really meant the world to me. So whatever you're going through, whatever pain that you're going through, whatever setback that you're going through, find that support. Find that support to help you. And if you don't have any support, hit me up. Because we all go through pain. Physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain. There's no way that we can just go through life and not experience pain. Do we want to experience it? No. When we do experience it, we can grow from it. So whatever things that you may be going through this week, lean on your higher power, whoever that is. For me, it's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That is who I will always lean on. Lean on my friends, my family, because you're not in this alone. And I think that when you come out on the other side of that pain, you're going to be a better person because of it. You're going to grow from it, and you're going to be able to be empathetic to those that are maybe going through what you've been through. And that always helps. So again, whatever you're going through this week, look at those around you. If it's a physical pain, you know what? Just take care of it. If it's an emotional or mental pain, reach out to somebody, because you absolutely matter. You absolutely matter, and you are loved. Never forget that. Absolutely never forget that. It might be a financial pain, just whatever it is. So, as I end every single video, continue to live your life with grace, gratitude, and greatness, and continue to protect your peace. And whatever pain that you're going through, try to get through that pain, because again, when you get through that pain, and it's going to take some time, you're going to be a better person on the other side of it. You're going to be more empathetic to those around you, and hopefully you just grow from it. So have a great week, everybody, and I will see you next week on Monday Minutes with Mike.